2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and this week we are at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club in Orlando, Florida. What are the players up against here with the opening hole, Rich?
460 yards dogleg from right to left. The fairway bunkers are in play with drivers and 3-woods. You want to avoid those at all costs. Second shot into a very narrow green that's dotted by bunkers.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. And take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, how about that one?
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ouch, that hurts. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Looks good.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it. Let's recap this long-range effort. Nice putt to make that one. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number 1. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the third. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ooh, nice line. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The first of the par fives, Rich, the fourth hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side. That shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Not a bad line, this one. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. He's made it for eagle. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
You like that, didn't you? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
This one's dialed in. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And that will take him to 5 under. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
Out of the sand and into the hole.
Well, that was a beauty. Right out of the top draw. Nicely played. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, well done. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Good looking putt. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Let's have a look at the 7th hole of par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow. Looking really good.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. 11 feet to the cup. It was on a good line. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Job done. Let's head to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
And now we go to the 11th, where this happened just a moment ago.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Great putt. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 8 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That was a beauty. Five feet coming up to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies. Yep, tracking well.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
That's 9 under par for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
As we step into the second 9 here, Rich, and the short par 4 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated. Yep, that'll work. That's fine. That dog will hunt.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Get in. And he holds it. What a putt. And he'll move into the top 10. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
That's some good golf right there. From around 120 yards here, 5 shots off the lead. That could play. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Let's take a look back at this just moments ago.
This was her second. I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. 4 shots behind our leader. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into third. Get in the hole. Yes, they've made it. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Now heading over to Tiger Woods. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Oh, yeah. A shot of the day. That'll help make a big move. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Time for the second shot here at the 13th. This one is right down the pipe. That was special. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. Fair effort that. Good birdie. Currently has a share of second place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
That's not what they were looking for.
Not too sure what they hit there, but it wasn't the right one.
Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier.
Yes, it's in.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. An opportunity to make a par here. Oh, this looks pure. And the putt goes down. A nice display of resilience in the end.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Just one off the lead after that hole. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Penny, how bad is this lie?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut. Yeah, this is lovely.
That was wonderfully done. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago.
This is a beauty of a third.
Wonderful effort. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Well, that'll play. Currently 15 under par for the event. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hills Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better. Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Outstanding approach shot. Eight feet to the cup. Wonderful shot. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
This one's for birdie. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Plenty of daunting approach shots on this golf course, Rich, but this one at the last is as tough as it gets.
It is, Luke. When the pin is up front, there's just not a lot of room for these players to work with, both left or right. When the pin is in the back part of the green, you do have a little bit more room, but you have to favor long and left. We've seen too many golf balls come up short in the penalty area too many times over the years.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. And that will do it for this player today.